Hey everybody, welcome to the Torch Track Challenge. My name is Ben_Burns. Today we're already writing a song in 2 hours or less. So I am still waking up from a bit of a nap, which was well needed. But I have this, let's just say, convenient container here. But it makes a really cool sound when you open it. You have to open it by squeezing the sides. It does this. Apparently it clipped the audio. But I want to maybe turn this into something. I sampled this already and sent it to Gardner because he uses snares that sound like this a lot, but convenient container. Well, we got it from Michigan. It's a pre-roll container. But, you know, consumed responsibly in Michigan where that kind of stuff is legal. So I am going to record this, but first I have to start the timer. So, yeah. I don't really have much of an idea beyond that, but I wanted to capture this sound. Perfect. I really like it because it is so tonal. The container my earplugs came in. Yes, let's go with that. I mean, I'm not like shy about the fact that I don't even smoke once in a while. I have like a vape thing, but really it just helps me sleep. Let's see, instruments. Man, it is warm today. I have a little battery on oil. It's nice. I don't really use it that much. I can't remember how popcorn goes, but that's basically what we're making now, huh? It's been a long time since I've heard popcorn. I don't even know if the tuner's going to catch this. It's actually pretty close to C. So yeah, I figured we can use this as a point of inspiration, and if something comes out of this, then that's awesome. If nothing comes out of this, then that's awesome too. I just kind of wanted to try it. Most you can do is edibles. Physically can't smoke. Yeah, like actual flower husk, I can't. The vape stuff for me, like the battery stuff with the oil, is way better. But it can be a lot for me. I mostly like, there's like these 2-gram mints that we got in Michigan that are good for me because it's like a consistent dosage and it actually helps me sleep. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, welcome to Weed Chat, everybody. Welcome to Trees Chat. Sorry. I don't know, like, it's all green here. Yeah. I'm not like against talking about this stuff, but I've lived most of my life with it being a kind of taboo. And like, it's fine. Just gotta like live with it or learn to talk about it, I guess. I don't really know if this is gonna go anywhere, but it has a very distinct corporate logo sound to it. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? I don't know if it would catch a glide or a gliss on there. I can try. I think it's too fast of a sound to really catch anything. I think I also have to change it to a monophonic sample. Yeah, it's a little too fast for that, I think. That's okay though. Turn that off. Just a very fast arpeggio. I don't know if I understand what you're saying related to that. Just like in general. Yeah, I mean we're kind of just in that experimental phase right now where nothing really matters, so we're just trying new stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I think, is that kind of what you're talking about? Get rid of that. Yeah, yeah, that's da, da, da. Sticking at 75 BPM for this insanity. You know, I always use the same kicks, which probably are to my detriment, but I'm also very boring. Actually, that's a really nice minimal kick. I like that a lot. Clearly that's not going to work, which is to say I need to find another instrument. You can hear this kick building up for a drop under that. Yeah, like, I just don't know where this is going, which is not a bad thing. Like, this song is very primordial right now. It's 8 minutes old. I can't really expect it to run on its own.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. I have very high expectations for my children. What? I hope so too, Orgus. I think that we can find something. It's that balancing act, you know. I want to make sure that it's yeah, like rhythm is a big thing for this, and this is something that I'm trying to sort out, you know. We can also go in. Oh man, it's so warm out. I have a fan on, and I just got like this heat wave. Yeah, no worries, Orgus. Have a good night. really do like this pattern right here. I think this has a lot of cool things going for it. Orgius. What is that yellow sound? Forgot how to type there. Yeah, I think that if we like really lean into some minimal stuff, not like IDM, but like some really cool like minimal things, this could be pretty neat. I don't know. It's all about exploration. I was talking about this a little bit last stream, where it's just like I don't really know what I'm doing most of the time, and my goal is just to make a thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be good, and that's kind of yes, it is. Did you read that from the text back there, or did you just remember this sample in the millions that I've created? I wonder how many samples I have created. Probably too many. This is also like clipping weirdly. I'm not a big fan of that. Yeah. I guess it does say it right there. Keyboard shortcuts are weird today. It's also legit been like a week since I've opened Ableton. I have been struggling with a lot of stuff lately, and it's been tough to open the program and work on stuff, so you know, I mean, this is all just a documentation of how I continue to write music, you know. Okay, so I don't know if I like that sample, but I like the pattern. Oh, the kazoo. Perfect. Tones, yeah. That actually works pretty well. Obviously, it needs to get lined up with stuff, but that's not hard to do. Yeah, see? Opening Ableton tonight. Oh, nice. It is pricey. Which sucks. Like, I do wish it was more accessible. But I also understand that, you know, like the programmers gotta eat. So I don't know. There's that whole, yes, long tube. It's back, baby. I kind of want to see if there's another one in there. Some stank on that one. These are so dumb. I love them. Um, yeah, so I appreciate like what Ableton does, but I also agree that it's like it's kind of pricey. But almost all the DAWs are pricey. Like Bitwig is pricey too. Yeah, Ableton is definitely like the Cadillac experience, which doesn't necessarily mean that it's better, but it's definitely like higher quality. This is weird. Let's clean this up a little bit. Get rid of this one. Let's get rid of this one. Thank you. Yeah, unlimited layers is really nice. Even though, like, I'm trying to push away from using so many layers in the stuff that I make, just having that available to me if I need it is so useful. Yeah, I've heard from a lot of people that Reaper is also very good and also free. Technically free. I think they still expect you to pay for it or, like, support them in some way, but technically it is free, yes. Um, Cool, let's just start recording there, why not? Kind of works. So where does this song go? Yeah, exactly. It has that built-in limitation to push yourself. And I think that that's valuable in like a not immersive, emergent sense, because it gives you that impetus to like try to push yourself to make the most out of each layer instead of being like, okay, this layer is just going to have this one sample that plays once throughout the whole song, which is fine. Like for IDM and other stuff, like Mr. Bill's has like 200 like layers per song or more, and that's totally fine. But I like the challenge of making things work within constraints. Partially because I sometimes struggle to make things. So, you know. What should we add to this? I mean, I could just go into the samples thing here. And let's look at the folder 2HTC samples. What do we got? Context is found by play. That one's pretty good. Context thing is weird. Next. think, okay, let's find a good snare to go with this, and I think that would actually work really well. Hello, Twiggly, how are you? So the snare I'm looking for is kind of, that one's good. Like, kind of tightened up. I hope you've been doing well, Twiggly. So if we layer that bop with an actual percussive instrument, it should sound completely different. Doesn't have as much of a punch as I thought it was going to have. That's actually pretty nice too. Whoa, boy. I kind of want to just put that in there for, save it for later, you know? Actually, that last one was okay. It was just really loud. How about this? Gotta look up our Thanos snap. You can never go wrong with the Thanos snap. So, I'm not really sure where this song is going. Like, I don't know the context of this song yet. And that's okay. Like, need a vacation. Well, yeah. I hope you actually get one. It's so easy to just need one, but not actually, like, treat yourself to one. Okay, so we do need another snare on here. That's my bad. Oops. There we go. Otherwise, I'm doing okay. I hope that you get a chance to chill and relax soon, because it's important and valuable.
Remember to save.
Hey, everybody, remember to save. Just had a vacation by switching jobs. Yeah, that's one way to do it. I have a small vacation coming up later this month, which I'm very excited about. Shouldn't impact the streams, though. Brought it into the drum rack so I can control it a little better. Cool. Okay. What other weird stuff do we got in the 2HTC samples? I don't know if I'm going to use anything else, but I just wanted to see if there was anything. Kind of want to turn that into a... Let's see, this would be instruments, sampler. I don't know why it's called soft banana sign, but that's okay. Time available on just need a plan. Well, I mean, the joy of being a mentor is sometimes they got to fly on their own. And you know, you can't always be there, and the point is to train them so you don't have to always be there. So as long as they have the ability to do their expected work, you should be all good. So don't feel too bad. I know it's very easy to fall into the trap where it's just like I have to be mama bird for them forever, but you know, it's not sustainable for you, because the whole point is that they're there to learn and to be independent on their own, so they don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. So trust me, I've been there. I think it's sample offset. And then this needs to be random. I basically want this to start at a random time during this. It's also very quiet right now, which I'll fix, but for the moment I just want to make sure that it works. And then this needs to be on retrigger. This goes up to 100. Okay. Okay, and it does loop. Okay, so basically now this just chooses a random part in this thing. It's very minor. But I like that. That's very quiet though. So let's did I fix my thermal? I can't remember if I fixed my thermal. I did not fix my thermal. Okay, well let's use something else. I need to, it's a problem with a new computer. I thought I had another one. Okay, well I'll just use saturator then. It all kind of does the same thing. Yeah. It's all good. Like, it's not that big of a deal, but it's like one of those things where it's like, man, I thought I fixed that. So it's a little annoying. I need to write a list of all the stuff that I still need to fix on this computer. Sternberg's ease licenser just flat out unfixing itself every time you use it. Yeah. It's real frustrating dealing with all these DRM systems. It's annoying and it sucks. Spread. Detune glide. It's like my spooky sine wave, except it has a couple more extra unnecessary steps. Which I'm okay with. And the saturator might be doing a little too much work. Anyway, where are we going with this? There's nothing wrong needing, like, certain things. Like, I use Valhalla stuff all the time. It's kind of a pad, isn't it? So, just from a listening perspective, this thing is missing a couple things. One, it's missing a low end. So we've got to give it a butt, which is fine. Everything needs a butt. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that bassoon. Hey, Dart. I will get you something in just a moment. I wanted to see if there's another phrase in here that might help. Bassoon solo. Well, that's going to take a little bit to set up. Man, do I even have a bassoon on here? My contact is still a little donked up too. So I might not have action, kinetic, organs, damage, strings. Apparently I don't have a bassoon on here. Oh, maybe I do. Oop. There we go. I don't know where I'm going with that. Oh, man. Oh, sorry. Twiggly was the one that redeemed the piano solo, and Toxic said bassoon solo right after it. I didn't read the names properly. Sorry. Anyway. I have a cut on my hand, so it's kind of weird playing. Joe baited. Oh man, I'm so warm. Why am I so warm? I keep wanting to like modulate to the major, and it's not working for me. Anyway, what are we doing with this song? And this needs to get pitch shifted down. A little bit of surgery on this one. That's okay though. Transposition. Whoop. It's 1. My mouse. There we go. Okay, so what are we doing now? Probably not a bassoon. I don't know. Like this is an oddity. Not a bad one. Just trying to figure out like how all of this plays nicely together, you know? Excuse me, Ableton? What was that? Anyway, we're treading water a little bit right now because I'm not really sure what to do. And it's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like, not entirely sure what the point is.
Remember to save.
Give me a better bass than that. Let's I mean, we could look to see what a preset has. I'm throwing stuff together because I'm not really sure what to do, and that's fine. Oh right, because this doesn't have presets. Because why would it? Ableton, you disappoint me. I could try Massive X, I guess, but I'm still like apprehensive about using that. I have used Remember to Save as a sample before. I don't know if it would fit in this one as well as it has in some of the other ones. That's a good idea, though. It's not the right tone. I don't know what kind of tone I'm looking for this, but it's not that. I need to adjust the fan. I am incredibly warm. It actually really sucks. Well, with the new computer, Massive X should run fine. But I don't know how to use it well enough yet, and that's kind of this loop where I don't know enough about something to use it, but I don't want to use it because I don't know enough about it to like be functional. And I need to spend some like I I need to spend time away from like a timer and just mess around with stuff. But that involves me like doing stuff independently. Put in an old voice sample. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay, it's not... I don't think it's picking up the fan. I apologize if you're getting a little bit of fan noise. How is this doing nothing? There's a lot going on, huh? And it's not that I don't like the song. I really do like where this is, but we need to figure out where it's going, you know? I don't know how many voice samples I actually got from the phone. Like, I still have the phone. I could Oh, I guess I do have a lot, but they're all like video gamey things.
Is someone there? Is this thing on? Let's do that again. Let's try that. Let's turn up the nice. Nicely done. One shot. Proceed. Yes. Wow. Why should I? Warning. There we go. Shields to maximum.
There's some crazy sounds in here. I forgot about all these.
Affirmative. Amazing. Dance. Fight. Hello.
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 Perfect.
I miss you. Is someone there?
Dance. Yeah, right. I'm also wondering, another thing we can do possibly is to go into, I mean, I've been using these neuro-based samples a lot, but like it could work for something like this where we just have this like something like that. That's not bad, actually. Because I feel like what we're doing here is we're building tension, and I want to make sure that, like, we do that right. I do like those neuro samples. They work really well. I need to learn how to make my own at some point. Because they're a lot of fun. Oh man, that's from forever ago. Is that from REM Sleep? I think it is. So we're just gonna turn this into a big pile of stuff that I like. Yeah, I'm gonna mess with it a little bit more. I wanna dial in the sound first. So we have a lot of layers, and this comes into the problem where more layers doesn't necessarily mean it's better. Like, we have a lot of things going on, which is great, but that doesn't mean that, like, what we have is progressing the narrative of the song in any particular meaningful way. Yeah, it's starting to sound a little busy, which is fine. Like, one nice thing about this is that we have everything and we know that it all works together, so we can like mess around with how we structure the song moving forward. But that's kind of the hard part here, where it's like we have lots of things happening, and all of them work well, and they all work kind of well together, but it's too much. So let's break this stuff out a little bit. And then see what we can do. Oop. Yeah, exactly. That's definitely a valid way of doing stuff. Okay, so I do want to start with just this little blippy sound. Let's do that like this. Okay. We can even have like a little fade in or something for this, just to give it a little bit more presence. So yeah, we can definitely work on growing this, just like one layer at a time. Use that so like the way that I generate melodies is kind of the same every time, and it kind of sucks. I need to practice some deviations of how I usually do this. But again, that's something that future Ben needs to do, because present Ben is busy writing a song and can't be bothered to do something new. Like I think that there's a lot of value in just like reserving time to practice, because whoa, not 110%. There we go. Because I'm not doing that, and I feel like in some ways I'm plateauing a little bit as an artist, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's something that I need to be aware of, because I don't want to just make the same thing over and over. And granted, I'm not. Like, season 19 is full of just wild music. It's all over the place, and that makes me very happy. But I also want to make sure that I'm like staying true to myself and trying to grow as an artist. It's hard. It's hard, man. Cat needs attention. Well, I mean, I don't blame her for that.
Remember to save.
Every time it fits. Doesn't mean I need to add it. Remember to save every time. I also think that if we like lock in a name for this song, that would really like put together the direction that this track needs to go to. Like, this doesn't really have a name yet. It's just like a blob of sound, which is not the name of the song. Sorry. Yes. Absolutely. So early with all these. Maybe I'm used to not having, or maybe even used to having some delay between the button presses. Yeah, so basically what we're doing was we're just kind of continuing to build out this section, and like vibe-wise, I really don't know like what this is going for, you know? Strange sliver of Ableton 11 peeking out. Is there? Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, what that is this, that's this bar right here. So yeah, you're right. It must be shorter. Well, that'll be a fun one to try to fix. I mean, it's just a graphic design issue, but that means I have to, like, mess around with everything down there. Thank you for letting me know. I would never have noticed that. I think what we want to do with this is, like, start working on, like, some kind of minimal buildup. So quiet. There it goes. Honestly, I really like this vibe. This like really minimal vibe is kind of doing it for me. I'm gonna throw a little bit of reverb on this. I heard that there's a new reverb in the most recent update for Ableton. I need to download that. I mean, it's just like a visualization of this reverb, but adapting the default Ableton. Yeah, it's different enough. I also like the idea that this slowly gets more aggressive with time. That's good to know, Croy. I don't think I have an easier way of doing this, unfortunately. Sometimes Ableton like really sticks when it comes to moving these bars around, and it's really annoying. Oh my god. Oh yeah, convolution. I always forget about all that stuff. See, we have like this structure of an intro to a song now, which is really nice. Judgers, how are you? Yeah, it's been a while. I hope you've been doing well. We're still out here making weird music. You know, what else would we be doing with our lives? Doing pretty good. What kind of vocals are you thinking, Captcha? We need to think of like some. If we can think of lyrics, I'll definitely. Yeah, thanks. Nice. So originally this was just a random sample that I found. Let me see if I can find it. Somebody called it Banana Soft Sine, which I'm not entirely sure. Soft? There we go. I mean, originally it's kind of quiet, but it's a sine wave with some phase cancellation on it. But I tuned that and I did a couple other things, and it turned into a really nice theremin sound. I don't know if I can pull that one off. I have done raps in the past, but they have not always been terribly great. Yeah, I just kind of threw them together. Random sounds. So this is like the chorus, but we need to obviously make it a little bit nicer. So there's still a lot going on. Yeah. Yeah, and that's really what it is. Like a lot of these samples, of course, all the ones I'm clicking on, all these samples I've truncated quite a bit, so it's not the full thing. Like you cut them down as much as like feasibly possible. And that helps a lot, where you just get that little punchy transient, then gets the hell out of the way. So I am working on just basically clobbering this stuff so it's less obnoxious. And then just kind of rebuilding it, you know? We're getting there. It's a lot of like little fiddly work, and we still don't have a name for this song, which is really kind of hamstringing us when it comes to like, what's this song about? Like, what kind of tone do we want for this song? It has a really cool vibe, especially this part. But I don't know like where it's going, which is important when it comes to like writing a song.
Remember to save.
Remember to save. Subnautica vibes. I need to play that game. So one thing that's happening is we're kind of transitioning into another part of the song, so we need to add another layer of something, like percussive-wise. That should do it. Yeah, take care, Toxic. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out, my man. So the volume is a little sketchy on these still, so I'm working on that. So Subnautica, that's like it's kind of like Minecraft in the ocean, like very generalized. That's what that is, right? Like I could definitely get some like ocean vibes from this. I have some really cool field recordings called Dark Waters. There's some sloshy sounds in here somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, it's not exactly eldritch, but it's definitely alien. Because you're on an alien planet. I guess that would make sense. Don't mind me. That is not tuned right. Closer. I don't even know if the tuner's going to catch that. Not really. It's a little better anyway. Okay, another thing we can do is we can add... those are very loud. Like some water bottle samples. Yeah, I'm going to try that next, but I just wanted to keep rolling with the flow that I had here. Okay, so I'm going to run this through a Valhalla delay. Give that a try. Oops. So I'm just going to grab a couple samples, make sure they kind of fit, and then move on. And then if something like really pops out at me that doesn't seem to work, then I can go back and fix it. But right now I just need to keep moving. But yeah, like as far as song names, like where are we at with that? Valhalla, the whole Valhalla suite is incredible, and I highly recommend getting it. They never go on sale because the guy who produces them feels that they are worth the value that they are, and that's it, which honestly I really appreciate. I think that that's like good for him. Yeah, it's still not catching. Yeah, they also, I don't know if it's a he. They also offer a couple free ones, which is really nice too. That is a different vibe. Yeah, $50 is a bargain for what you get. I use them all the time. Listen, I'd love to sell all my stuff for $50. So I feel like this section is coming together, but it's still missing some vital things. I'm just not sure what those are yet. Oh man. Oh, excuse me. Black Hole Daily, yeah. One of these in here will work. I think that could work if we do a little bit of... man, I want to use thermal again, but I can't. We heck around with it a little bit. Yeah. So basically I'm just looking for some kind of like pedal tone over the bottom that does shift a little bit, but not enough to really draw too much attention to itself. Actually, giving this more of a dreamlike sound might actually kick ass, so... yeah, okay. Saturator's a bit much now. Or is it? I think it's getting a little messy, which is in no small part due to this. Yeah. I mean, how cool does that sound, though? That's just like one instrument. So yeah, I'm going to keep it low. I think this chorus is really what's hecking things up a little bit. Yeah, okay. Let's tone this back a little bit. We still need a name for this song, by the way. Okay. once I say it, I can't unhear it. Well, that's the whole point. I mean, the whole point is I don't know what to call this song, and I need your help. I understand that, you know, you might be apprehensive about that, and if you don't want to share, that's totally fine. But I'm also just like, I don't know what to call this, guys. Interesting. I haven't played a whole lot of Minecraft, but I like the idea of naming it that. I'm totally fine with that. Let's do it. But you see, the whole thing is like that gives me at least a little bit of an idea. Plus, emeralds are cool, man.
Remember to save.
Hey, I literally just saved for the first time. Until I have a name for the song, I don't save. It's the law. Take care, Captcha. Thanks for hanging out. So I'm looking to get like this kind of like low gravelly sound to this bass. It doesn't have to be a whole lot, but again, I think I want to lean more on saturation this time around. Yeah. There's so many things that I forget about that Ableton has. Oh boy. Nice. Honestly, you'll love it. I think, hello, Jank. How are you? I also feel like I need a different kick here. Something with a little bit more beef. Let's try that. See, like, I feel like this is a good transition to another part of the song, which I really, really like. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's I paid for, I think that's how I paid for thermal. Yeah, I paid for thermal 1 month at a time over like a year and a half. And now that I quit Splice, that's not working and I have to re-authenticate it, which sucks, but I mean, that's kind of it's the blessing and the curse of pay to own, where it's just like, or rent to own, where it's just like, you spend so much time like paying for half of it off, and then you realize it's like, well, it's not really my jam anymore, or like the trends change and something better comes out, and it's like, oh, well, I can either keep paying for something I don't want anymore, or I can like migrate those payments into something else. It's that sunk cost fallacy. It's really hard to like break yourself away from that. I'm kind of thinking that this last bar here can be more isolated. Was the best, yeah. Yeah, and that changes so much. I mean, I remember when Massive, not Massive X, but Massive was the de facto sound design tool, and that is obviously not the case anymore. So I'm thinking what we can do is like bring a few more things in here to make it feel like it kind of grows out a little bit more. And then we can kind of maybe roll into an outro. I don't think we're going to use that. Maybe I don't want to do that. I'd like to evolve this song in a different direction, I think, because we have this cool opportunity here. Okay, let's rethink this a little bit. That's a little better. I don't mind doing this kind of iterative progressive stuff. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what works, you know? So I'm not fretting about the time. Like, if this just ends up with a fade out, that's fine. If we go over on time, it's like, oh no. But we still have 30 minutes left, which is a universe of time. What is this snare? Did we ever use this? Kind of a weird sound. There we go. That is definitely a sound. I'm not going to do the same thing I've done for like the last 3 songs and have this like sustained pedal chord or pedal tone that goes from here or from like this to this as much as I want to. I'm a grown-up. And I can't do the same thing over and over, or people will start catching on that I don't have any original ideas. I don't think that works well there. That works though. Why does Ableton loop things like that? It's so dumb. See, we've got this cool, like, pedal tone buildup here, which I really like. Oh, man, my shoulder hurts. I think I've been sitting wrong.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. Actually, no, this would work better as just keep moving up the scale. Yeah. Got to add a little bit more over here. Like I feel like we're getting somewhere. It's definitely taking its sweet time, but I was thinking about this after the last conversation we had at the end of the last stream, where it's just like my goal isn't necessarily to make like the best song, it's to make a song. And I think part of that process for me is to start with just a thing and see how far I can extrapolate that. Where it's like, it's not necessarily like the challenge isn't at this point to make a song in 2 hours. It's to make a song in 2 hours using this random sound, in which case it was this like little poppy sound. That's all I started with. And obviously I added instruments and whatnot throughout the process, but my goal was never to like, you know, make the next top 20 single or whatever. It was to just like screw around and see what we can come up with in 2 hours based off of that little inspiration. Not that I'm trying to justify like the struggle a little bit, but and obviously this needs some stuff too. But you know, it's getting there. Because I like the idea of just trying to make something work with what we have. I have a thought. Again, I'm not sure if all my stuff is here. Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, so I don't want to overwhelm the song with things, but I also want to make sure that we keep like moving forward and iterating on this idea that we have, you know? Is that making things too complex, though? Throw a wider on it maybe would help. So I think what we need now is we need another layer of another layer of like a solo or something on top of this, and then we can just kind of revert back to what we have here. Another thing, as I don't really remember what the start of this song sounds like, and that's on purpose. Like I really try to work iteratively, and not really focus on like what happened in the past, you know, which is a blessing and a curse sometimes, because I like the idea of constantly moving forward and trying to work with what we have and not get wrapped up in what it sounded like. But I also want to make sure that I'm staying true to the vibe of the song, which is a little harder. B g g g g g g g. I don't know. I don't really know. Oh boy. Hey, Husk. I don't know if that's the instrument I want to use, but that's a cool. You left to do chores. Ugh. You say you're a true fan. No, that's totally fine. I hope the cleaning went okay. Yeah. I imagine that it's quite a problem. get you some piano in just a second. I was in the midst of recording a thing. Okay. Hoijin. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that very, very much. I hope that you're having a great day. Here's some piano for you. Anyway, I appreciate it. Got 10 minutes left. I should probably focus on the song, huh? Where did this go? There we go. I feel like this is still missing something. Just keep adding layers until it works, right? Part of me wants to just like is this a 2-bar loop? Okay. And then oops. I don't know if that's really the way to go, though. It's kind of a wild ending. Oop. Use the right thing here. It's very pretty, but I don't know if that's like thematically appropriate for this type of song.
Remember to save.
Oops. Wrong instrument. That's kind of funny though. Do I have any other? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I can like layer some stuff here. It's playing some crazy sounds, but that's okay. Let's get rid of all this. Yes. The wiggly outro. Probably should do something about that pad or the sustain pedal not getting untriggered. Or we could be like real artistes and leave that for like 3 minutes and be like, oh, the anticipation. Mwah. No, I'm gonna. Oh man. I do kind of like that as an ending though. Like it's a little out there when it comes to Exactly. It should be better now, but I'm gonna do this just to make sure that. There we go. Yes. I could read the definition of bonus track from the dictionary. Or like the definition of suspense. Contextually, let's see how this works. Okay, there's also a held... Oh, wait, no, that's right there. Okay. I like that it's just like... Okay, this does need... I had a couple pauses here because I thought that I messed up, but honestly I think it needs that extra beat. Again, I'm just kind of tightening this up a little bit. Okay, so this needs to be there. And the pedal got hecked up again. What's up with that? Yeah, what's going on with that? Like, I have an untrigger here. I just... Okay. As long as it works, I guess. Yeah, we don't want to get too meta. Okay, let's listen to this whole song. It's been a while since I've heard the whole song. I honestly don't remember it. But we're out of time anyway, so... do a little bit of a mix down as we move through this. Second. So kind of dial stuff in here. Too much. That bass is too loud. Acceptable. This is a weird one, man. Automation on this. I don't mind it redlining a little bit when it comes to -14 lefts. Something that's kind of cobbled together with, yeah, it is really cool. I was just thinking that. It's cobbled together with random samples that I kind of found. What is pushing that audio so much? Still busted. Why, Ableton, are you like this sometimes? There's clearly an off signal here. I don't know what's turning it back on. Let's go like that. That should maybe fix it. Anyway, this song is neat. Definitely goes places, which I'm okay with. I don't know. Like, these days, I'm not really sure what I want to be doing when it comes to my music. Like, I'm having a whole existential crisis when it comes to that. And I think, like, what I want to be doing is just to make things. And if they're cool, that's great. And if they're not cool, like, I can just try again the next time. But I want my process to be very iterative. And I just want to be making neat things all the time. And I don't really want to worry about, you know, making the next big album or anything. Like, I don't want to say that I peaked with The Moon Seems Unaffected, but I feel like I peaked a little bit. And who knows, I might get back up into that, like, level of quality again. But for the moment, like, I just want to, like, sit down and chill out and jam out and just make things. And I shouldn't be putting that level of quality, that like level of standard on myself, because I know that means that I'll never get anything worthwhile done. And that's one of the reasons why Let the World Forget Us is an album that is in perpetual development right now, because, like, it's following up this album that I feel like really encapsulates the style that I would love to hit every single time. And man, that's hard to follow up on. And I think I just need to sit down and have a big think on, like, what I want to do when it comes to how to approach that kind of stuff. Cool. Nice loop point. And I'm not saying that it's just like, oh, I'm done with music. I hit the pinnacle. I'm not doing music anymore. That's definitely not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to figure out, like, how to approach making things in a world where I've made, like, the best thing I've ever made, and I know it. Yeah, exactly. Your style evolves, and that's normal. And one of the problems with Let the World Forget Us is I was trying to be a sequel to The Moon Seems Unaffected, and that's dangerous and something that I really don't want to. I don't want to do. I want it to be its own thing, its own little encapsulated world. And maybe there's references to the prior album, but I don't want it to be just like, hey, this is the sequel, because that ends poorly, and it's just going up against such a Goliath of an album. So I need to sit down, and I just need to strip that album down to its studs and start over. And, like, the stuff that's on Bandcamp right now, the stuff I want to, like, keep as, like, B-sides and, like, bonus stuff, and that'll stay on Bandcamp. But I really want to figure out that album, like, from the context of it being the only album that I've ever made, you know, like, not related to anything else. And I think that will help me actually finish it, because that's been a thorn in my side for, like, 7 months now. That's not acceptable for me. I need to get my stuff together, and I just need to finish it. But I also need to finish, like, 2 games, and I need to finish a bunch of other stuff. So it's like, it's on my list, but it's further down on my list than I'd like. Hopefully I'll finish it before the next November album. I had a really good idea on my drive home today for the next album, the next National Solo Album Month album. All of my Naso Elmo albums have been, like, vaguely apocalyptic, which I'm totally fine with. I think that that's super cool. But I like the idea of calling it the end of almost everything, which is something I posted in the song names chat a while ago. But it's something that's really kind of stuck with me as far as a name goes. And I like the idea of it being an album that's kind of like, not like noise, but like aggressive ambient. where it's like it's more leaning into that
Remember
apocalyptic
to save.
vibe, but I'm not really sure yet. Whoops, that's not how you spell. Ooh, this was track 13. But I really like the name The End of Almost Everything. I feel that like that has a real cool like cinematic vibe to it. Cool. Yeah. And I'm debating on whether almost is in parentheses or not. It may or may not be. But I was driving home today and the whole album at least conceptually came together in my head, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I know what to do now. But it's just, the process of making it. But it's getting there. Like, this new Windows 11 crap. I feel like I just need to not be so beholden to the things that I've made in the past, Like, I want to make new things, and I don't want to just live in a world where I'm just remixing an album that I've made 100 times already, or trying to make a sequel to, sorry about the Windows bloops, that's me. Trying to make a sequel. God, these uploads are so fast. Trying to make a sequel to The Moon Seems Unaffected, because that album is like, I don't know how I'm going to top that, and I don't know if I should. Like, it's definitely a product of the environment that I was in, which was the end of 2020, which is to say a big old shit show, and like the idea that these albums should be reflective of, where we're at in our lives, and not necessarily just like, I'm not making music to make a buck. I guess that's kind of the big thing for me. Like, I just want to make sure that the things that I make are things that are reflective of like who I am and where I am in my life, and not something being like, oh, well, the marketing shows that this was a good track, and this is something that I need to ensure that I okay, they stopped following, and like, I don't want to, I don't want to make music in a way. Do you make a song for an album, or do you make a few songs and realize that there's an album there? It's a good question. It's been a little bit of both, honestly. When it comes to the National Solo Album Months, I usually approach those with an idea in mind. Oh man, I'm able to like render videos, and it won't kill my computer because I have a video card that doesn't destroy my computer. Oh, how cool is that? For the National Solo Album Month stuff, I usually approach those with the idea in mind already. But there have been other things where I have like a collection of songs that don't really have a home. Like Hey was a really good example of that, where it's just like I had two songs that were like, hey, these are neat. And then I made two other songs that kind of fit that vibe, and then it kind of came together as an album. Man, I haven't done a whole lot of like original work lately. Like Pandemonium, this is one of my favorite soundtracks, honestly, Pandemonium. I just need to make the game work. But lately I haven't been doing a lot of music just to do music. Like, that's been obligatory music. Oh, I also need to put Quiet Spaces Volume 2 up here. Like, the 2-hour track challenge stuff is just, that's the weekly stuff. Let the World Forget Us. This was just the National Solo Album stuff. This is a collaboration. Yeah. There's always work to be done. But, processes, things are moving along. Everything's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna get going. I'm rendering out the video for the YouTubes. Otherwise, yeah, I guess that's it for now. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out, though. This was a super fun track to make, and I'm very glad that it was not something that was predictable or like it's not something boring, I guess. Like, there's weird elements to it, and I think that's what I need to lean into more, is just being weird and making art that isn't exactly like, oh, this is such a sophisticated piece of music. Like, I don't care about that. I just want to make things, and I think I need to get back into that and start. I need to get out of my own butt and just like try to make neat things, because it's not worth bending over backwards trying to make some kind of refined piece of art. Like, if that happens, that's great. Otherwise, just enjoy the process of making things, and don't like drive yourself insane trying to do something. I'm talking mostly to myself right now. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just trying to get out of this rut that I've been in for the last 8 months. It'll get there. Either way, I really appreciate you guys hanging out. I love you all, and I hope that you have a fantastic evening, a wonderful rest of the week, and hopefully, I think I'm around this weekend, so hopefully I'll be able to get back into streaming over the weekends, which is something I haven't done in a long time, but I want to start doing again. So, again, take care. Bye. Not much of an after party right now. I already kind of talked about all of it, but I think that it's important, for me anyway, to just kind of try to disconnect from the past stuff I did and try to just focus on the things that I'm going to do. And it's a struggle, man. It's a really big struggle, but I really want to make it happen because it's just so important. And I mean, there's nothing but the future. So, I mean, you just got to live with that. It's all good. Everything's all good. Anyway, again, love you guys. Hope you have a good one. Bye.